Hi, Ryan Steinolfson here. I've taught hundreds of business owners how to get to the top of Google and increase their sales and decrease their expenses so that they can spend more time with their families. I do online marketing, and what I want to show you today is how to use Twitter to find out who your competition's customers are. It's a really awesome way to create a connection or to find out who your competition is working with, and to potentially get more business. Not that you want to steal their customers, but just so that you can have an opportunity to get out there and uh, target people in your niche, as opposed to just blindly following people on Twitter that maybe aren't interested in your products or services. So the steps are: go to your competition's website and find out what their Twitter account is. If you can't find it there, then go to Twello.com, and that's the next step. And then set up an account at TweetSpinner.com. I'll put in maybe a link in the video here, and then just copy and paste. And you're going to copy and paste. What you're going to do is you're going to copy and paste the person's name, or the person's account name for Twitter, their profile name, and you're going to put that right into TweetSpinner, and TweetSpinner is going to do all the work. It's going to automatically follow and unfollow the people that are your competition's followers, so that you can create a connection via Twitter with those same people that your competition already has a relationship with. So I hope that makes sense. Here's how we do it. This is Twello right here. If you you can see here. This is me right here. I just, and by the way, I'd highly recommend setting up a profile here on Twello. This is my competition. This guy right here. I haven't met him. Gentleman by the name of Jody Underhill does something very similar to what I do. I know that he helps business owners with online marketing, and he's got 22,000 followers. That's a lot. I'm right behind him with 21,000. So I am interested to see who is following him and follow those same people. So what I do is I go into my tool here. It's called TweetSpinner, and you can see here I've got multiple different accounts that I maintain in TweetSpinner, and that I grow using TweetSpinner. And this is what I do. I basically I just go down here and I mimic follow. I use this tool here called Mimic Follow that person's followers. So what I do is, if I want to add a user, all I do to add a user is if I want to add users whose friends you wish to follow, then I put their name right there, right in there. So I just go and I say, okay, this is his username. So I copy it, and then I paste it right there. And then I want to also add his followers too. So not only do I want to add his friends to my list, but also his followers. So people he's following, and then also people that are following him. So really powerful. And you can see here that, and this is really cool, because I've done this same thing with all these people over a long period of time, and you can see here that I followed 35,000 people over about maybe a 3 or 4 month time period. Of all these people, there's 35,000 people that I followed that are these people's followers. And what you can see here, it tells you the percentage of people that we share in common as friends or followers. And you can see the number of people that I followed from this person's list of either friends or followers. And then you can see the reciprocity. In other words, the number of people that I followed that followed me back. And you can see here, when I hover over any of these, it tells me exactly what these, it gives me a definition of what these things are. So I can stop following this person and their friends or their friends, and I can also add people to this list. So it really gives you some very interesting information. And not only can we see that for that feature, which is called mimic following, but you can also see that the same thing with this keyword following tool here. So we can also target people that are in our niche. So we can target specifically people that have these words in their Twitter bio, and we will only follow those type of people that have these words in their bio. That's pretty powerful. And so you can see here that I followed 8 people and that have something to do with website repair, and 25% of those people followed me back. And for small business consultants, I followed 23, 30% of them followed me back. And small business consultants, you can see I didn't get too much reciprocity there. I mean, so it gives pretty interesting information here. So hopefully you kind of understand a little bit about this tool, and more importantly, you can understand that this does it all. The beauty of this tool, TweetSpinner, is that it does it on autopilot, automatically, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It takes away the monotony of having to follow and unfollow people, and you can target people that you follow that are in your niche. So you're not interacting with people that maybe don't want to have anything to do with what it is that you're talking about, because it's all about connecting, and you want to connect with the right people. And I'm not saying to just do this, on autopilot. I think it's very important to make connections, but make sure that I want to make connections with people that want to connect with me, and I increase my chances of doing that using a tool like this, and I also decrease the amount of time that I spend doing it. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, and please comment on this blog or on this video, and if you can, friend me on Facebook, the whole 9 yards, would be awesome. Thanks, bye. And let me know what else you want to hear about.